We'll see if Jim's gonna choose to leverage his PC skill here versus Duck, an opponent
Oh
who's
yeah.
very likely to be fast enough to cancel those PCs and stop Jim from getting them.
And even
Because
if it, yeah, if it sends over too, like all the damage from the PC, I'm sure Duck can really take advantage of that and just send
yeah,
loads of damage over to Jim. We'll just have to see, I guess.
that we will.
That is objective and provable with empirical evidence. All right.
Indeed, and we're off.
Yeah, looks like Jim's actually not going to do PC. He's going to try to go for a TKI here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Duck opening with a reliable TSD, an opener that is relatively reliable, as the name would imply.
Yeah, and that garbage is going to perfectly set up Duck for a big spike here. Hasn't broken back to back yet, and looks like it's going to stay that way for quite a while. And that misdrop from Jim is just going to help out Duck. Oh, that was misdrop from Duck.
Yeah, Duck couldn't get that piece to rotate the way he wanted it to. And now he's going to have to look for a down stack here. Seems like he finds one, gets a decent little combo. And Jim's board is not really prepared to accept these lines. And that Tetris Duck sense is going to be the end of Jim here.
Jim had a lot of time to like down stack that, but it just looks like he couldn't find what just find the down stack, I guess.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, flat top TPI from Jim, and a not flat top from Duck. I think Duck had a chance for a PC there. I don't know if he had it, but regardless, he has a huge 6-3 well, and it doesn't look like Jim has much going on here. Finds a nice skim. I think he wanted to go for an STSD there, but didn't place the S piece overhang properly.
Yeah, that would have been a real good STSD too. That would have uncovered the well and everything, so I hope he saw that, and that was just a misdrop. It was a really good setup that.
Yeah. Nice color clear from Jim. I know the kids love those color clears these days. Duck's at the bottom of his board, just going with these back-to-backs. Finds a TST.
Looks like Jim's able to kind of deal with it for now, at least. And there seems to be a lot of messy garbage on either side of the field, but Duck is just going to try to send as much damage as he can from the top and try to get Jim out. But there's some clean garbage. It's just kind of a race of who can get you at first. But Jim's having a lot of trouble getting that J piece over. That's going to top him out.
Yeah, piece is locked a little too quickly, and that's going to be the end of it for him.
That's a rough way to lose a round.
Yeah. Alright, MKO from Jim, PCO from Duck. Duck had the PC, but couldn't get it off in time. He's going to go into a little bit of a combo here.
Looks like more misdrops on Jim's field.
Yep. Oh, that's a really rough Z-piece misdrop. How's he going to skim through this?
Yeah, followed by another rough Z-piece misdrop, and that S-piece is going to seal the deal.
Duck is really capitalizing off of Jim's misdrops here, just sending out the consistent pressure.
Yeah, Jim's got to find out a way to make the pieces work for him and not the other way around.
I agree with that, for sure.
Yeah, these pieces are not cooperating at all, it seems.
Yeah, Duck going for an interesting skim there. Gonna find a TSD, and he has pretty manageable garbage. Looks like he's gonna take a tiny little combo down here. But Jim finds a 6 combo and is all the way at the bottom of his board, so he's in a pretty decent position. But he's having trouble figuring out what to do with his eyepiece dependency that he made.
Yeah, really clean garbage on both. Well, not really clean on Duck's side, but on Jim's side, he can use this push an advantage here.
Very fortunate garbage well there for Jim. Gets a free Tetris, and looks like Duck's pretty much through most of the cheese on his board. But as Jim goes through a combo, he just sprinkles a little bit more cheese on there.
Yeah, but he misdropped, so I can't really send much of anything.
Ooh, and Jim Jim with a lot of misdrops on board, and Duck stacks up a huge well.
Yeah. That was really just not the time for a misdrop for Jim, as the Duck was just building up that huge well.
Yeah, Duck has PC here, but doesn't look like he's gonna get it in time.
No touch of PC either, unfortunately.
Duck going for these back-to-backs, and Jim is doing the same, but Jim's stacking up a well that might be a little tough to deal with here, but Duck looks like he overstacked a little bit. Doesn't have enough room to accept all those lines from Jim.
Yeah, and ball 1-4. Looks like both players going for. Wait, so which one's reliable TSD? Or either of these reliable TSD?
Reliable TSD is where you build the overhang on the left side with I don't know, it's hard to explain. You just build, it's basically TKI, except you just build the overhang on the other side of the T-spin.
Oh, I have no idea what freaking reliable TSD is. I don't know like barely any of these setups by name, because I know like
I'll pull it up for you
yeah.
after this match, but in the meantime, oh, there we go. Jim just opened up with reliable TSD.
Oh, that's pretty damn reliable.
Yeah, I mean, I think I need to see you use reliable TSD.
Yeah, I mean, it is named reliable TSD after all.
Yeah, I mean, it's too reliable to not have in your repertoire, at least somewhere.
Yeah, and a lot of misdrops from Duck, and Jim's just hanging out on the bottom of his field, just sending damage. So if Jim can press a really good advantage here, you know, this could spell danger for Duck. But
ooh, Duck has a bit of a combo here.
Yeah, an A combo. Has a little bit of clean garbage, but he has to get to it, which is the hard part, because he's not really getting the best pieces to downstack, having to waste an eyepiece there as well.
Does get that Tetris though.
Yeah.
And getting access to this well, reading for another Tetris, he will get it in time.
Yeah, and Jim's gonna tank the garbage and send, and Duck doesn't have an eyepiece to clear. God, I keep saying clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
An immaculate display of macro there from Jim.
Yeah. And both players opening with TKI. That's a rough misdrop for Duck, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, Duck is having a rough time here. Pieces just not wanting to cooperate.
Not looking good for Duck there in that board.
And
it's
yeah,
gonna be 4-4.
Yeah, already a tiebreaker. These players love their TKIs. Pretty sure they've opened with them like every game.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, really can. It's a good setup.
Jim can't quite stack his LST here the way he wants to. Meanwhile, Duck is just rolling with his LST. Very good stacking there. Probably didn't mean to put the eyepiece there, but he has some fixes available that should be pretty easy. Doesn't go for the one I saw, but
yeah, I saw like a touch on here, I think.
Yep.
But Jim is able to downstack a little bit. But he's trying to downstack pretty quickly here because Duck is at the very bottom, but he does misdrop, so that's going to give Jim a little bit of time, and he's going to be able to downstack through this garbage, so.
Yeah, but Duck has a pretty clean board now. He's gotten through most of the bad stuff, and he's pretty much down to his well and finds a 5 combo to get there.
Yeah, and also it looks like Jim is...
Yeah, Jim went for a decent here.
Not sure if that was good.
Yeah, and Jim is starting to stack up really high on both sides, and he might find a little bit of Ren here. Is it enough?
Don't believe it is, and this is a really, like, not really good stack from Jim. I know it's so descriptive, a really not really good stack, but um,
Yeah,
you know,
Duck
Duck,
gets boosters.
yeah, Jim's having a lot of difficulty, and that eye piece, that's Duck's gonna have that going for him.
Yeah, Duck's finding a really good way to get through all this garbage while sending attacks to boot, and it's gonna take out Jim here. Looks like the little bit of Ren Jim had there wasn't enough to top out Duck, and Duck found some efficient down stacks to
Yeah,
really seal the deal here.
yeah, really good from Duck. That would have been a little bit rough to see the reverse sweep, but Duck was able to stand his ground.
Yeah. GG's. Very, very good match. Very close match.